Hey everyone, today's topic is about power of listening. Okay, see where we should listen and where we should not listen. Let's talk about some of these things. It's an interesting topic. Okay, the most toughest thing is not to build a rocket. These days, Chat GPT will do for us. But listening to somebody for 10 to 15 minutes, I feel it's the most toughest thing, right? And especially somebody is young, we don't have that patience to listen to somebody, right? See, our mind is a sensor which is always listening, whether it is good, bad, it doesn't know. It's always listening, and if it's bad, it's more attractive, and we are inclined towards it. We start liking it more because that's how the human mind is. And best example is a news channel. Okay, see, just go through headlines. Let's say there is a 10 clips, 2 minutes, 10 clips in a news channel, and out of the 10, how many you think is positive and negative? Evaluate next time. I am sure 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 are negative news, and we like those things. That is why they put a lot of negatives in that, right? And many relationship issues happens because we are not listening, right? And especially husband and wife, right? I'll tell you a story. Okay, this husband and wives are always fighting, and one day husband goes to a priest, okay, and he's asking for advice, and the priest recommend, hey, whatever your wife says, whether it is 10 minutes or 1 hour, whatever she is talking, just listen and don't reply. Okay, meet me after 1 week, let's see how things are. So husband is like confused. Okay, I'll keep quiet, but how it's going to help in my relationship? But he tries it for 1 week, and he really comes back saying, hey, my relationship's got much better, right? That is the power of listening, correct? Because when somebody is talking, they are really not looking for an answer from you. They want to empty their heart. They want to just flow from their inside. So if you are listening to them, that itself is a big solution for them. Okay, and listening should be very active. Okay, it should not be just for namesake we are listening. And why God created 2 ears and 1 mouth? Because we need to listen more and talk less, isn't it? It's a good calculation. Right? The more you listen, the more you understand the person and also the topic being discussed, correct? And make sure you nod your head while listening, so the other person understands, okay, you are truly listening, you are very active listening, and they are so happy about talking about the content, right? And avoid interruptions unless it is necessary, right? And there is another funny story. Okay, this husband and wife went to a doctor, and the wife complains to the doctor that my husband is not sleeping these days. It's been few months he properly didn't sleep. Can you please check? So the doctor calls wife for the checkup, and the wife is so confused. I am not the patient, my husband is the patient. The doctor calls and then just talks for a little bit and then write the prescriptions. Okay, saying that please don't talk to your husband for few weeks, he'll be all set. Okay, it's a funny story, but if you really understand, right? Many problems happen in family relationships, in workplace and all that, because we are not properly listening, right? And see, in our family we see a lot of youngsters don't listen, and a lot of elders, right? What they're looking for is not money. They are looking for a time where somebody can listen to them. That is all they are looking for, correct? So in company, right, I have seen this literally multiple times. Great ideas come from a person who is an active listener, who talks less. Okay, so let's say you're in a meeting. If somebody is like talking less, that's okay, but after the session, go and ask them, hey, what do you feel about this particular topic? They will give you a real solution that you should really try it out. Okay, and there are many articles on power of listening, art of listening, from Forbes, from Harvard Business Reviews, from TEDx talks. I'll put some of them in the descriptions. You can go through things that are in detail, but I will make sure, okay, whatever the content that I put it in a simple terms so anybody can understand, right? And many of us don't really listen to understand the topic. Rather, we are listening to reply, listening to impress the other person, so that I ask the next questions, right? We are prepared for that. That is why we are listening, not listening really to understand the content of the topic, right? And people like you because you listen to them, and you become a nice person to them. You are emotionally connected with them. There is leaders, right? They are always a good listeners actually, okay? And you develop a trust, great relationship by only listening. How crazy is that, right? It's only by listening you build that trust. And so far we talked about the power of listening, right? But where you should not listen is also important. For example, negative talks, demotivating talks. Maybe you have certain goals, you want to achieve it, you want to start something, right? It can be from your family, it can be from your friends, close friends, colleagues, anybody, right? What you should do when somebody is demotivating talks that are happening? Just walk out from there. Just smile and then walk out. That's all you can do, right? And where we should not listen, lot of news. Okay, we should not listen. A lot of gossips, right? See, great minds, I learned this. Great minds discuss ideas, how it can impact people, how it can better the society. Ordinary minds discuss about people, discuss about news, gossips. Okay, so think which mind you have. All right. And any conversations, okay, have this formula: 80% you listen and 20% you talk. Record, let's say there is a conversation between you and your team. Record the conversation and then see how much percent you talk, right? So listen more, impact more. Have a great day.